Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and today I want to talk about whether you need to start tracking your food, so tracking calories or macros, whatever, tracking everything you eat in order to lose weight. I don't think you do. You do not necessarily need to track all your food in order to lose weight. What I like to do for myself or my clients is to kind of a step-by-step process. You don't want to go from eating whatever you want to tracking and choosing all this healthy stuff. It's too much of a change. I'm very much into gradually changing. And if you don't need to go to extreme measures in order to lose weight, why would you do it? Imagine if you could see the same results but only going this extreme versus that extreme. So I always want you to see the most results with the least amount of changes. That's why you don't want to go from exercising 0 days a week to 7 days a week. Same thing with food. You don't want to go from A to Z. I try to use these first few steps for myself if I've kind of fallen off, I want to kind of tighten things up a little bit, or for my clients before we get to tracking. So number one, we just want to start making better choices. We didn't care. It was birthdays, whatever. We had some vacation, holidays, parties, whatever. We were eating whatever we wanted. We didn't even think about it. So first thing we're going to start doing is start thinking about it. Start making better choices. So start choosing healthier meals. We all know what's a really unhealthy meal versus what's a more healthy meal, right? So just start making better choices at breakfast, at lunch, at supper. Start making better choices overall. So we want to do that for 2 to 4 weeks. And if you feel like you can be doing more, or if you're not happy with your results, or if they've kind of slowed down, then it's a time to change. Don't change it just because the scale didn't move in 1 day or 1 week. Give it time. So after we start making better choices and we want to see even more results, then we'll go on to phase 2, which is start food prepping. And I say food prepping because I'm not very strict with food prepping. I like to just think about making bulk meals. So making bulk meals and using them for the next couple days. I usually cook enough for 3 days, so I'll have a couple different options. And this is great because you don't want to come home, even if you're making better choices, you have to make another better choice and you have to make another decision and another decision, instead of just having good choices ready for you to go. So you'll probably make even better choices than you were before because it's all ready, it's all pre-packaged in the container, so your portion sizes might be even better. So that's why I want to bring in food prepping in phase 2. So let's say you've done that for 2 to 4 weeks, you saw some results, they start to slow, or you want to, step it up even more. Remember, if you're finding it tough at any of these phases, you want to stop there and keep trying to perfect it, right? You don't need to constantly be more strict or work out harder. You can, if you find a phase that you're happy in and you're slowly seeing results, just stay there. Next point is you want to start to kind of really zone in on what other bad habits you can get rid of. So get rid of any other bad habits. For me, it's nighttime eating. So on phase 3 for me, I try to take control of my nighttime eating and stop, even though it might be healthy stuff, I just don't necessarily need it. Sometimes it's out of habit. So I'll try to get rid of my nighttime eating. Or maybe for you, it might be get rid of processed foods. Maybe you're eating a lot of crackers, or maybe you're not eating a lot of natural food sources, or your snacks aren't that good. Here you want to just bring it in a little bit more. Maybe you're going too long without eating, maybe your snacks could be higher in protein. Right now they're higher in sugar. So just change the little other things you need to change. So let's say for 2 to 4 weeks, I stopped nighttime eating. For me, I can see some great results with that. Then, if you want to bring it up even more, you go to the next phase. This is the last phase before you should track. And this is where you start measuring out your food. So you pre-packaged it, you stop those little bad habits you had, and you still want to step it up even more, then I would suggest, measuring almost all your food. So measuring your carbs, so your oatmeal in the morning, making sure that it's half a cup, a third a cup, whatever you want to eat. Measuring your fats. So for me, I really like this phase because I have a tendency to just eat all the peanut butter and all the almond butter and everything nut butter. Anyway, so I'll take a tablespoon when I'm being really good, and I can stick to 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons throughout the day. So you just start measuring your foods to make sure that you're eating enough protein, eating enough carbs, eating enough fat. You don't want to eat too much, but you also don't want to eat too little. And I kind of let myself eat as many greens as I want. And my clients, like, just greens are fine. I don't even count them as anything. I never measure them. I just eat as much as I can. And protein, I usually don't measure either. I just kind of look at my fist and I try to eat a portion about the size of my fist. So that's a way to kind of speed it up. So you're just measuring your carbs and your fats. So you do that for 2 to 4 weeks. And that's extra time, right? You're not just eyeballing, you're measuring. So if you've done that, you enjoyed it, you mastered it, and then your results slow down, right? Because initially you probably see results from doing something different. And then it might be time to start tracking your food. And the reason why I don't want you to track at the beginning is because we're gonna just start tracking crap. And you're gonna make it fit your calories. You're gonna make it fit your macros. And honestly, your body doesn't react the same to crap that it does to healthy foods. And if some people do believe that, I just really don't believe that. Your body doesn't react the same to chemicals than it does to healthy food. Why else are there all these diseases? And when we eat healthy and natural foods, it can cure some diseases. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but that's why I don't want you to track too soon. So now you can track your calories, or you can track your macros, make sure you're eating enough, make sure you're eating enough protein, eating enough carbs, eating enough fat. And that takes a lot of time, but I don't want you to just be tracking crap. I want you to be tracking healthy foods and measuring everything, tracking everything. It is hard to do. When you go to a restaurant, you can't track that, you can't track this. So it's just really not sustainable, and it doesn't really teach you how to eat right. So that's why I keep it for last case, at the end, very short term. That's my opinion. That is what works great for me, my clients. I hope that gives you kind of an insight on how I would approach losing weight. And remember, guys, be patient, be patient. I think the biggest thing is people aren't patient enough. We just want that quick fix. We want to go to extreme measures in order to see the results we want to see, but honestly, it's not worth it because you will fall off. So be patient. If one day you feel like you are dieting too hard, then you're restricting yourself too much, and take it back a step. Go back to just trying to make better choices. Okay, like, you don't need to starve yourself to see results. For me, I can never feel deprived, otherwise I'm not happy and I fall off. So I constantly need to feel like I'm eating enough, and I've been able to get down at a healthy weight that I'm very happy with without ever feeling hungry, cranky, or deprived. And you can do it too. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.